Hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of the Cookie Dispatch. My name is Kevin,
My name is Shaz, and
and
we love cookies.
we love cookies. We absolutely love them. Can't live without them. And it's been a little bit since we've recorded a tasting here. We had some life events over the last few months, but we're here now. We were excited to share our recent finding, a recent taste with you today, and thank you so much for tuning in. Chaz, when was the last time you had a chocolate chip cookie?
Actually, it's been a while. With the holidays and everything, I've been watching my weight a little
Mm,
bit. You
smart,
know,
smart, smart.
so I actually haven't had a chocolate chip cookie in a while.
Okay.
But I'm excited for these cookies today,
Yes,
primarily because it's from one of our favorite Bay Area local bakeries,
that's true.
Greenlee's, and for those who of you who don't know about it, look it up. Greenlee's. They're known actually there for their cinnamon bread.
Right, we just found that out. Actually, just found that out.
We obviously love their chocolate chip cookies,
We
and
also love
they
the burritos,
the
by the
burrito,
way.
yeah. I
But
mean, all
yeah,
their baked items, honestly, really good.
yeah,
They do croissants. Oh, we saw lemon bars when we went to pick up the cookies today. They do a whole bunch of coffee cakes. So, absolutely, highly recommend it, especially for those of you who wake up early, because I think they open at six
yes.
o'clock. They're
Is that
open,
right?
I think 6 or 7.
Okay, cool. We'll fact
So,
check
so
that.
for those of you
Yeah,
who are early birds, I think it's a great option.
yeah.
And this has been a go-to cookie for the both of us
Mm-hmm.
ever since we found this. It's been sort of a
I agree with
comfort-driven
that.
thing for us, I think, and we'll get into the reasons why shortly.
Yeah,
But
and I think if I memory serves us, when my wife and I moved to the Bay Area in 2018, you introduced us to
yeah,
Greenlee's on the
yeah,
burrito side, and then I found out about the cookies, and then
yeah,
the rest is history. Right. So
absolutely, absolutely.
before we go into the taste, which I know you all are looking forward to, there's a friendly reminder to subscribe and hit the link below. It's been a while since we recorded, but we promise that more content's on the way. I think we've got a few episodes in the hopper that
Absolutely,
we're going to send out
absolutely.
here
Yeah.
just after the new year. But nevertheless, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have a great holiday season, and we're
Yes.
excited to dive into this really, really, really good cookie.
Yeah, and we're not going to make any more promises, but we might be able to get you one more episode before the end of the year. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
Fingers crossed. Well, I know you guys are at the edge of your seats, waiting for these cookie dispatches, but we would
Yeah.
try. We'll try to
We'll
deliver.
try. We'll try to deliver. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
So without further ado,
Yeah.
let's
So
jump into it.
this is a reminder. There are 4 criteria that we're going to be evaluating our cookies on, which are subject to change, as with anything.
Yeah.
First and foremost will be appearance. Next will be the chocolate to cookie ratio.
Yep.
Then we'll go into the actual taste, and so we'll go into crunchiness, and so see if it's soft or crunchy. We'll give you that scale, and then the overall taste.
Yeah.
And then we'll tally those up. Those will be rated on a score of 1 to 5, and then
An
we'll
overall score of 20 out of 20.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, why don't you show them before we get started?
Yeah.
Maybe just show the audience what we're working with.
Yeah.
Here.
So this is the Greenlee's chocolate chip cookie. This is appearance, and so this is what it looks like.
As you can see, it's loaded with chocolate already.
Loaded.
Chocolate
it's
chips
loaded.
and chunks.
Loaded, and it's actually bending. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's bending in my hand, which we'll get to that later. But
Yeah.
from an overall appearance, I mean, I'm a big fan. I mean, you could tell that there's brown butter on this. It's already broke apart. There's a lot of brown butter here,
which we love.
We love. We love it. And I think it looks like there's a lot going on here. And so, from an appearance standpoint, and I'm very biased here, I would have to give this a 4 or 5.
Yeah, agree. I would give it a. Let's call it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay, 4.5. Okay, I'm gonna give them a 4. Okay, cool. All right. The next,
I'm giving it a 4.5 mainly because it has the chips as well as chocolate chunks in there. If you guys saw that earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a double whammy, which is all great in my book.
Yeah.
So all right, let's give it a whirl.
The next one is the chocolate to cookie ratio.
Oh right, yes.
Yeah, before we dive in. So I mean, it's heavy. So it's like a 5.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a better cookie yet. Look at that. That is.
There's a lot of chocolateness going on in this square footage.
It's almost 50-50. It's almost a a chocolate to cookie dough ratio of 50-50.
I would say more.
I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a thing
Yeah.
of beauty.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
thing
gonna
of
give it a
beauty.
5.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
All right.
No,
Number 5.
no disagreements
All right.
there.
Now we're gonna go into crunchiness. Now you saw me just break it apart. So from a level of crunchiness, there's not really a lot of crunchiness.
No, but this is the one I feel like in previous episodes I've mentioned how much I love a bit of crunch on the outside,
You do.
but a little bit of chewiness on the inside.
You do.
But this cookie, just because it has so much chocolate, I'm willing to forego that lack of crunch. Because it's just, anyways.
Yeah. Full disclosure too. I'm gonna bite into this. I just had oral surgery on Friday, and so I'm gonna chew on my left side.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But I think this is soft enough to be.
I mean, straight away that chocolate to cookie dough ratio is just, that's what hits you. And they use dark chocolates again. Highly approve the use of dark chocolate in this. So the brown butter, the dark chocolate.
Oh, this is dark chocolate.
It's not that sweet milk chocolate, right?
Mm.
It's got a little bit of that semi-sweet sort of vibe to it, which again, great. I think it's great in a good chocolate chip cookie needs that.
Yeah. So from a crunchiness, from 1 to 5, it's like a 1 or a 2.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
All right. Overall taste.
Overall taste, I mean, it's up there. It's up there. I mean, the only thing it's lacking is a little bit of crunch, but I mean, I'm happy to give it a 17, 18 and a half, maybe even. I'm between a 17 and 18.5, I think. I'm sorry, we're out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So I would give it a 4.5, 5 easily.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. What about you?
I'm giving it a 4.5 or 5. I'm gonna go 5.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite cookies.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Adding them up.
Yeah. So adding it up, I mean, it's 15 and a half out of 20, I think. But maybe I feel like we should revisit the crunchiness factor here, right? I feel like the crunchiness factor, even though it's lacking here, it doesn't take away from the cookie, right? So maybe we need to go back to the drawing board in terms of how we score.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a maybe it's a miscellaneous category we add for later, right? Because some cookies clearly, even without the crunchiness factor, we love and we keep going back to. Right?
Yeah, maybe we should look into that. But right now, 15 and a half. But this is a great cookie. Regardless, this is a phenomenal cookie. Greenlee's, great job. I mean, Ice on the Cakes cookie was good. Didn't have a lot of chocolate in there.
Yeah.
But this one is one of the best cookies in the Bay Area, by hands down.
Oh right? Yeah. In the South Bay, easily one of the best cookies in the South Bay. I mean, and I've been living in the South Bay for so long, and I think this is in my top 3 chocolate chip cookies that I found.
Yo, I can't. I finished the cookie. I can't stop eating this cookie.
And he had a full meal before this, so there you go.
Yeah.
So Greenlee's, they're in San Jose. They're open pretty early, as I said. We'll put up the hours for you guys in the description. Give them a look over whenever you're in San Jose, I guess, right? So, and Greenlee's, if you guys are watching, keep doing what you're doing. We love it.
Great job overall. I'm gonna steal a little bit of yours.
Oh, do it, man.
Yeah, I just had to do it because why not?
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Well, thank you for tuning in for this episode of the Cookie Dispatch. We will see you at an episode shortly, but enjoy your cookies this holiday season.
And make sure to leave Santa some decent cookies. All right?
All right.
Don't cheap out on the cookies.
Don't do it. Yes. Don't do that.
Don't do it. All right, you guys. Until next time. Peace.